The Komisyon sa Wikang Pilipino, or KWF, is currently in hot water after ordering the pullout of books with supposed anti-government messaging. Malacañang says an extensive probe into an unauthorized sugar import order is now underway. And the country's longest-running teleserye, ang Probinsyano, will wrap up tonight. Fast, focused, and fearless. Here's a roundup of stories we're watching now. I'm Sean Yao. Malacañang has ordered a probe into an alleged sugar importation order that was signed on behalf of President Bongbong Marcos. In a briefing, Press Secretary Trixie Cruz Angeles said the investigation will be extensive. She explained that they want to identify those who authorized the illegal order and determine the extent of their involvement. Malacañang recently clarified that President Marcos did not approve the resolution to import 300,000 metric tons of sugar.
Investigation will probably cover a more extensive review than simply the resolution that was issued by the Sugar Regulatory Board.
Senator Risa Ontiveros has filed a resolution to look into the Commission on Higher Education Scholarship Program. Ontiveros told Radio 5 that the CHED has nearly 7 billion pesos in questionable releases under its UNIFAST program. The senator cited an audit report which states that scholarship grants are either released late or have not been received at all by beneficiaries.
Ilan po sa nakita nating mga suspicious transactions ay mga overpayments at saka mga double reimbursements. Di umano hindi nakararating or kung ipinaaabot, wala namang mga dokumentong nagpapatunay.
One News Now will be back with more stories after this quick break. Stay with us. You're still watching One News Now. I'm Sean Yao. Over 30 groups have hit back at the Komisyon sa Wikang Filipino for ordering the pullout of 5 supposedly subversive books. In a joint statement, education and culture organizations said the books were thoroughly reviewed before publication. The Commission earlier issued an internal memorandum to stop the distribution of books with alleged anti-government content. The groups have also called out the Sunshine Media Network for red tagging some of its authors. They are now asking Congress to investigate the network for spreading false information. And action teleserye Ang Probinsyano will air its final episode tonight after 7 years on air. Laila Pangilinan with the story.
From the looks of it, this crowd seemed to be enjoying an exciting game of basketball or boxing. But actually, it's how most Pinoys get carried away watching an episode of FPJ's Ang Probinsyano. Lily, portrayed by Lorna Tolentino, has become one of the most hated characters of the show.
May baril lang ako! Ilubos ko ang bala sa'yo! Paano?
In contrast to Tolentino's character, Cardo Dalisay, played by Coco Martin, has been a household favorite ever since the show started in September 28, 2015.
Kasi nga pinagtatanggol niya ang bansa. Sa pati si Dalgo sana buhay siya.
But after 7 years and more than 100 casts and special guests, Ang Probinsyano will be bidding its viewers goodbye. Fans are now hopeful for a book 2. Kathleen, for one, shares that the teleserye has been their favorite pastime as a family. Her late husband, who succumbed to colon cancer, is an avid fan of the action series.
Kasi since nawala na kasi ang asawa ko, nakaratay kahit si Cardo pa rin, lagi siyang kahit nakaratay sa hospital. Sabi niya, manonood siya ng Cardo po. Talagang paborito niya, ma'am, since nung anak namin na babae, 7 years old hanggang ngayon, nanood pa rin kami.
Aldrin and the rest of his family are also huge fans of the series.
Banding namin. Usually kaming 4. Tatakbo na to sa taas. Start na. O sige, sunod ako. So parang nakakalungkot na malaman, matatapos na.
And just to see how big of a fan they are of the show, we put them to the ultimate Ang Probinsyano test. First question. Who is the character that the late Susan Roses portrayed in the teleserye?
Flora!
Lola Flora, tama ba?
Tama!
Tama ba, audience? Okay, palakpakan!
What year was the movie Ang Probinsyano starring the late Fernando Poe Jr. shown in theaters?
1996.
And for the last question, who was Cardo Dalisay's wife that was played by Yasi Pressman?
Aliana!
Aliana, okay, sige, congratulations!
As FPJ's Ang Probinsyano comes to a close, fans of the series are hoping for a good finale with everyone's favorite protagonist, Cardo Dalisay. For News 5, Laila Pangilinan, we are One News.
And here's a quick look at today's other top stories. FIVOX reports increased volcanic activity at the Taal volcano. The agency says it recorded 5 volcanic tremors and increased sulfur dioxide emissions. Despite this, FIVOX is keeping the volcano under Alert Level 1 status. Johnson & Johnson will stop selling talc-based baby powder globally by next year. The company has been slapped with thousands of safety lawsuits from cancer patients who claim that the product is a health risk. The company will instead shift to cornstarch-based baby powder. And the famous dancing inmates of Cebu are back after 2 years of COVID-19 lockdown. Over 150 inmates performed a dance number for Cebu's 453rd charter anniversary. And for more updates, visit News 5, the Philippine Star, and Business World online. Visit our website, onenews.ph, for more in-depth analysis. You can also catch One News on Signal Play. Register for a free account at www.signalplay.com and stream One News live anytime, anywhere. Masks on, wash hands, and stay safe, Philippines. I am Sean Yao. We are One News.